Good afternoon, everybody. It's been a while since I've done my jewelry lesson, and I'm so glad to be getting back to it. And I've been a little busy and about to get even more busy. I'm taking on some overwhelming projects in my home, in my real life, and getting back to my novel um, writing again. And so I want to start today with welcoming everyone who's in the bushes, welcoming those who will see this on the replay. And the first thing I want to say about this particular stone, it's called Carnelian, and it's a very popular stone. Hi, Ursula. Hi, BMW. Um, It's a very popular stone and it's been around since the Bronze Age. But let me give you a few facts about it. Um, Now, it's a variation of the Chalcedony family. And I'm going to put this in the write this in there for you because when I first saw it for years, I was calling it. You'll see when I write it down. Okay, I called it Chalcedony because I was reading about gems and stones and so on. And finally, someone told me years later it's chalcedony. I say, oh, it don't even look like it sounds, but that's the way the gemologists pronounce it. So, but it's a stone that is also um, symbolizes prosperity and good luck, and it restores vitality, motivation, and stimulates creativity. It also symbolizes bold energy and warmth. And it's a stone of courage, endurance, leadership, and motivation. Now, for those of you who know about the chakras, it stimulates I hope I say this right, sacral chakra or the second chakra. But even more so, it's referred to in the Bible, and it's the first stone in the breastplate in Exodus in the Bible. Now, the thumbnail and the avatar you see is antique Chinese carved carnelian. And it is really, really a beautiful stone. And it's, orange from orange to red, as you can see in my avatar. But the other thing is that there's a variation of it that's not as expensive, and it's called carnelian agate. And you can recognize it by the white bands that it has within the stone. So I'm going to show you some pictures. Now, where's Johnny Mac? I got some men's jewelry too, and he should be over here because he's always saying, "Where's the men's jewelry? Where's the men's jewelry?" You driving? Well, keep listening, hon, but don't try to type, okay? You have a wonderful evening too. Now, BMW and Ursula, this first one, let's see. I always have a problem with this. I'm sorry, you guys. And I'm out of practice now. But what I want to show you are some beautiful um, carnelian um, pieces of jewelry, and I'm not going to try to go in any order because I always mess up when I do that. So, this is the first one. And it is they call it 3-dot. But when you look at it, isn't that gorgeous? That is absolutely beautiful. That is a pure cornelian stone. You can tell by the colors. And I think that a lot of people who really know carnelian will know that's one of the purest forms you can find when there's no bands in it and it's just straight and it's beautiful. Oh, yeah, it is beautiful, Ursula. But just wait. Just wait. There's even more. Give you all a few more. And let's see. One of these days I'll get good with sharing the screen like other people too, because I am so slow with it. Now this is a man's ring. And that's also carnelian with sterling silver, but it also has gold around the rim of it. And that too is a really beautiful, beautiful stone. But the way it's set is also beautiful. And you can feel the strength of it. So when you see a carnelian ring, like you might go to a yard sale somewhere and they say, they think it's nothing. They'll sell it to you for $1. But the value of this is like a few hundred for real. So, and I think that don't just look for the dark carnelian. Look for the orange also. Just like in my avatar, you see the range of colors in the avatar. That is where you can find the difference. Yeah, I've gotten some great jewelry at yard sales for next to nothing, and really my profit was like 1,000%. Now this one that's coming up, let's see. I wish Just Lovely. This has become her favorite metal, which is rose gold, and let's see here. Where is it? Well, I don't know if this is it or not, y'all. 196. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's this one here. Now, isn't that something? Isn't that something? And right in here, there are diamonds right in there. And then that's the carnelian. But all of that is the rose gold, which we discussed before on numerous in other jewelry lessons. And I know Just Lovely's going to flip because she missed this one. But that's another form of where they do carnelian as an accent. So when you see this color stone and you see it nicely set, you can really almost guarantee that it's carnelian. And it has been used, as I said, since the times in the Bible and everything else. It's essentially a very old stone. The Chinese use it a lot for carvings. They even make statues or figurines out of it. And I tell you, when you have, let me see if this is the one I want. I'm going to skip down and do this one. I hope I haven't done this one already. Yeah, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, that's a beautiful cross. It's for men and for women. And, you know, so people use it in religious items because of the symbolism that is in the Bible, with it being the first stone in the breastplate back in Exodus. And that explains why people use it a lot in various stones, even in rosary beads. Now, I'm going to try to do this quickly and let you guys get on with your Saturday. Let's see here. Which ones haven't I done yet? Let's see if I haven't done this one yet. Okay, this one I love. You know why? Because they have embedded sterling silver inside of the stone that is the tree of life. And I really love the tree of life. I don't know if I've never seen it in person, but I've seen photographs of it. And the thing is that it grows in a desert with no water or anything. It's beautiful. I don't know the entire history of it. I did it one time. I don't remember. But the way they've embedded the sterling silver in there, that is a lot of craftsmanship. And it took a lot of time to do it. And to have that tree of life in there is really something really beautiful, you know. Let's see. Now, also when you see Carnelian, what you have to realize is that there is a cheap version of it and an expensive version of it. And what I'm trying to find for you all is the, let's see if this is it. When I get to it, that I just showed you all that one. So let's see. Yeah, that detail is something else. And that's what you pay for when you buy jewelry. You pay for the craftsmanship and the detail that people put into it. And I think that a lot of times people just want something that's, oh, you know, I'll just, it's just quickly put together. Now, this is another one here. I don't know if you can see it or not, or did I do it wrong? Let's see. I must have done it wrong. Let's see. I'm really not good at this yet, you guys, but I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. And it's just hard for me. Once I line these things up, I'm trying to show you. Oh, here it is. It's B618. Okay, let's see. Because it's important that you know this when you're looking at it. When you're out there and you're shopping for jewelry. Now, this is what an agate looks like. And you can see the white bands. Okay, that's less expensive than Carnelian, the straight through Carnelian. When you see the bands in jewelry like this, it's an agate. And one of the things about an agate, it's not as expensive. It's still equally as beautiful, but it is an agate. So don't get taken and pay more for it than you should, because when it's an agate, you can get those for next to nothing anywhere, any gem store, anywhere else. But it's beautiful, but don't let someone, when you see these bands, you'll know it's an agate, and you will not be getting the same purity as you would if it was the straight color all the way through. So that's something to be careful of. You have to be careful of not knowing the difference between the two. You will get taken, and there's people out there just waiting to take your money. Yeah. There's people waiting to take your money. They'll tell you anything. And what you have to be careful of, you have to know for yourself what jewelry is supposed to look like. the difference between the cheap and the not cheap. Now this one here is pure agate. I mean pure carnelian. And you don't see any white bands or anything. And it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And when you see antique jewelry, you'll know that it is made with very good jewelry or very good stones. Now this one here that I'm going to show you, now see the phone's ringing, but I can't really get to it right now, so I'll just have to let it ring. Let's see. Share screen. Let's see. Never fails. Somebody always calls when you're when you're live. Okay. Now this one is another men's ring, and it's not that expensive, but you can see that it's pure carnelian, and that's something that's really, really, really gorgeous, And I think that's about all I got for you all today. Let me make sure that I've shown you all of the things that I wanted to show you. Let's see this. I don't know if I showed you this one or not. 2Q. And this should be the last one. Like I tell everybody, eventually I will get like other people who are able to do these, share these so quickly. And let's see, 2Q. Let's see, 2Q. I think this is it. I hope it is. Yeah, I don't know if I showed you this one or not, but that's a huge ring. And that's another men's ring. That's a nice men's ring too. This one here, Ursula. Hey, Patrice. Hey, hon. Hope you're feeling okay. And this one is really nice. And it's big. And it's borderline in being a weapon. But this is the kind of ring that they wear, in these churches and stuff, I guess, they get the biggest, purest stones. And again, if you see, let's see, stop. Okay. Yeah, if you see Just Lovely out there on these streets, be sure and tell her that there is a ring over here that has her name on it because it's got the rose gold. But I want to show this one again because it really is one of my favorites. And where'd it go? This one here. And this is not just a picture of it. This is how much it cost and where you can get it. Can you all see that? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. This is where you can purchase it. But this is really, my favorite out of all of them. Now, the one in my avatar, I've had those beads, and I've made them. I've made a lot of money on them, the Chinese ones, because where I used to live in LA, you could go to a yard sale in Chinatown, or not just Chinatown, but also to people who had traveled overseas, and they would buy them there back in the old days, and their grandkids or someone would have them. And one thing I don't do, and I advise anybody not to do, is if you know it's really expensive and they have, say, like this ring here, say they got $25 on it, and you've studied on your metals and you studied your gemstones, and they say $25, You see what it sells for. Don't try to take them down on their price, you know, because they don't know what they have. You're already getting a bargain. If you're going to sell it, you're going to make your money 100 times over. And try to pay what people ask. If they ask $1, give them $1, okay? But if they say, "Oh, I know this is good, so I want $25," then give it to them. Pay that for it. It's worth it. Yeah, that's a pretty price tag, but isn't it? It's a beautiful piece of jewelry, and I love the rose gold as well. But if you all um, got anything out of this, let me know and like the video. And like I said before, I'm going to be pretty busy in the coming weeks working on getting my some overwhelming projects in my home and downsizing, but also working on my novel. So I wanted to do another jewelry before I, you know, if you don't see me a lot, that's why, but I'm not sick or anything. If I'm sick or something, people will let you know. You going back to bed, Patrice? Okay. Well, I hope you're feeling better, hon. It's good to see you out here. So, everybody, you have a beautiful rest of your day, a great weekend. Find a reason to laugh and enjoy life and appreciate those around you. Don't take people for granted because people could be here one day and gone the next. Appreciate the people in your life and love them because that's your real gem, the people in your life. Have a great one. Bye-bye.